What is going on, Panthers Nation? Carolina Dad here, recording this on my lunch break at work. Sorry if the audio quality isn't great and you're picking up the wind and crazy air. Anyways, we got news coming out of Carolina, and that is we have a new head coach. That's right. Dave Canales, it is being reported, is going to be the new coach of the Carolina Panthers. And if you followed me over the last week or two, really over the last week, I talked a lot about Dave, said he was trending up. What's most surprising about this, and I don't know the order of events or if this happened, is that Mike Vrabel was supposed to be interviewing in person with the Carolina Panthers today. We knew the list was getting smaller with Canales, with Ejiro, with Raheem Morris, and then now you throw in Vrabel. So we knew the list was getting smaller, but it felt like, okay, maybe we're going to wait for Ben Johnson, or we're going to wait for the Ravens, or this and this. But it didn't. It didn't happen, folks. We have our new coach, and here's what I'll say about this. I'm going to do a full breakdown episode later this weekend, giving you just all the nitty-gritty. I know some folks are immediately going to say, well, his offense didn't perform that well. And I think that's true. Like, that's something, one of the things we got to keep in the back of our mind. Worst rushing attack in the league. There are some positives, middle of the pack, 20-ish in a lot of other categories. But he's worked with smaller quarterbacks, worked with Russell Wilson, worked this year with Baker Mayfield. They made the playoffs. They won a playoff game. And I know that's anchored by a lot of other things, but I think we will see some upside. And now I'm having to walk back because it's starting to rain. But here's the thing about this hire that I like. One, he's a little more seasoned. He's got a lot of experience. All of it really was Seattle until he moved over here with Tampa Bay this previous year. So that part is new. But experienced coach, mid-40s, still youngish from NFL standards. Only 1 year as a coordinator. So definitely, at least in my mind, I think he'll be the offensive play caller heading into next year. I think what this does, it gives us a little bit of room to breathe. And what I mean by that is if you had hired Vrabel and now it's pouring down rain, what a great time to record this by walking outside. But if you hire the likes of Vrabel, Ben Johnson, whoever else it is, and you put their name out there, there's immediate pressure to win and win now, at least in my opinion. I think this gives us room to breathe. What I mean by that is, I think as long as we see incremental improvements, it doesn't have to be winning overnight or winning tomorrow, but I think winning itself, you go from 2 to 5 or 6, hopefully 7, start to see a competitive team, then I think that's all you can ask for. That's all you can ask for in this situation. And I do feel confident that he's the right guy. I'm going to be curious to see who he gets in as an offensive coordinator because I feel like Thomas Brown is gone. And the biggest question is you hope you can retain Ejiro, and even Chris Tabor. Although I'm not as worried about special teams, but would love to retain him. Anyways, folks, I'll do a full breakdown later this weekend and get y'all caught up. Y'all have a good one.